Hi, my name is Steve Alexis, and this is an instructional video on how to make art. First things first, start off with an idea. Art is a form of communication, so ask yourself, what am I trying to say? Not rhetorically. Actually ask yourself, and be able to have an answer for that question. But one answer isn't enough. You should consistently question yourself at all times, so you know exactly what you're doing, in case you forget. No matter what work you make, the only consistent and the first audience member will be yourself. So essentially, when we think about art as communication, we're talking to ourselves first before we speak to other people. No idea is too simple, and no idea is too complicated. There are only ideas that are boring and not expressed well. For example, if I wanted to communicate to an audience how much I love lines, my goal might be to paint the most majestic line humanly possible. Accentuating every single hair on its mane, rendering every aspect of its musculature, spending days mixing different ratios of paint to create the exact shade of golden brown that speaks to the duality of terror and the subtle air of beauty that their eyes possess. You invest so much time into painting the perfect line, you soon realize that you truly know nothing about them. So you start an extensive research practice to bolster your painting. You learn every single thing there is to know about them. How their piece smells, the average conical profile of their claws, their preferred method of stretching, every single esoteric aspect. And now that you've properly educated yourself on your subject, now the true art making can begin. So you start painting again, constantly asking yourself why you're painting lines, searching for ways to incorporate all the nuances of line urine into your painting. You've lost count. How many lines have you painted so far? 78? 400? 10,000? Eventually you begin to hate lines, and art, and your life too. You've poured so much of your time into this single mode of communication that most of society undervalues, yet consumes constantly. You question your place in that society. You fear that nothing would happen if you suddenly stopped making work. You question why you didn't just tell someone how much you love lines. Or better yet, find other line enthusiasts. Maybe create a line lovers community. Genuinely connect with other people about your shared interests. Generating meaningful personal connections that may even extend past that initial common value and now truly enrich your life. Isn't that why we look for different ways to communicate? Did you spend years of your life just to paint a line? Well, now you have a really well-painted line. I mean, kind of well-painted. If you look at it while laying down, the composition does seem a bit flat. The teeth seem a bit too white to belong. The eyes don't really glow the way you wanted them to. When was the last time you've seen a line consistently question yourself at all times? If you look at their faces closely, the eyes painting again, slightly more ovular. This piece is a really good start. I think your next piece, though, might be the actual line you're looking for. Also, while I have you here, did you consider the context that you're taking your subjects in? I noticed you're going to the local zoo to do most of your portraiture, and I question the ethics behind using those subjects from that sort of marginalized state that they're in. Not that it may be bad per se, but I think it's something you should pay closer attention to. Maybe go to